see. Oh, I want to talk real quick about this. Did you see all the Takashi stuff yesterday?
I've been I've been seeing like people are like, give me Bobby Shmurda over Takashi 6ix9ine, but like I didn't see what the whole ordeal was.
Man, oh man, this was a moment in hip hop because well, okay, so this is like the moment of what was it? Drake. This is like a Drake Meek Mill situation in 2015 when Drake dropped that diss track. A lot of people were like, "Oh, hip hop's dead now," because it was the first time where it was a publicly known rapper that has ghostwriters, which all of them do now, has ghostwriters dropping a diss track on someone, because Meek Mill accused Drake of having ghostwriters,
Right,
we all knew about,
right,
but him dropping a diss track toward Meek Mill, even though Meek was like kind of saying the truth a little bit. A lot of
right.
people were just kind of like, the old heads are like, "Oh, that hip hop's dead." Yesterday was kind of a moment like that. This man snitched. He did the opposite of just rap culture of like, he's supposed to take the jail time for your bros and stuff like that. He just ratted everyone out, got back. Now he's back, and he had 2 million live viewers on Instagram. Do you know what the record was before?
What?
50,000 by
Wow.
Tory Lanez. He broke the record by 1.6 million. That is bonkers. And I'm I don't know, it's an interesting situation because a lot of old heads were like, "Oh, Takashi's never gonna have a career again." But I was kind of like, no one cares anymore. Like if you like no one even does that anymore. The whole like people are gonna rat on you nowadays.
Right,
Smarts, I
right.
mean, like, are you gonna take 2 years for a cover up, or are you gonna snitch on that person and then uh get free time? Like, it's just like it's interesting. I don't know, but yeah, seeing him having 2 million viewers on Instagram Live was something that like this is opposite of just hip hop culture in the first place. So
Right.
I mean, have you ever heard of that thing of like don't rat on your homies?
Yeah, I mean that's just like even like between you and I, like that's just like something that growing up. But there's sometimes where love is lost or loyalty goes out the window and things happen. But our generation, our society gives people second chances. Like look at Kodak, Takashi, like look at all these people that have done like horrendous things, and we just give them a second chance because we like their music.
Yeah. Yeah. The 10-year-old kids don't care.
Yes.
And they have phones. They have just as much power as anybody else
Right.
in the music industry. So um so yeah, as like, kids have phones, they can listen to whoever they want. They don't care. Like and also like it's like a situation where I don't know, if we're both involved in a crime, but I do the most work in the crime. Like I do like 90% of everything, and they arrest us both. I wouldn't blame you for being like, "Yo, this was all Shiloh's plan. Like this was like all his." You'll show the text messages. You'll
Yep.
show everything.
I ain't trying to get life in prison. If they can say, hey, we'll give you a plea deal if you just admit you were the getaway driver, be like
Yeah,
Shiloh had a 9 mil. He clipped that guy 3 times. This is where he hiding now. I'm giving it. I ain't spending life in prison for you.
exactly. So I get it. Like I get that part of it. Um, I guess the whole ratting situation is if like you lie about it, or if I like said in that situation, nah, that 10% was more valuable than my like 90%. I don't know, make some like twisted situation. So yeah, seeing like yeah, that was a
That's like
weird moment in hip
that's like
hop.
That's like J.R. Smith saying in Game 7 of 2016, his little third quarter spurt where he hit like 3 threes in a row was more important than like LeBron's block or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was definitely a iconic moment. A lot of people. It's more about the hate, more about the image, more than the actual music. I mean, you can have the most lyrical, miracle music, but no one cares. Like, no, if you're like in it for the music, you just can't be in it for the music anymore. You have to be like bigger than that now. You have to be
Right.
doing everything. So, yeah. What my favorite part? I saw the music video for the song. Uh, he was like, he does this like little scream, "You mad, big mad," and the editor put Takashi's head as a rat emoji. I was like, he's so that's like some like 3D chess. Like he's claiming his rat image. Like,
Right.
oh my goodness. Like he's got everybody on checkmate right now. And he's like, I think he's still on, what do you call it? Government or when a
House arrest?
house arrest, but he's government protected, witness protection type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's being protected by anyone who's trying, because there's a lot of people that want to shoot down this guy.
Right.
But the fact he is in his own zone. He is unshootable right now.
Right.
Like he has a lot of leverage on everything right now in music. So he didn't change anything about his style. He's the same old yelling rainbow color guy.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's I think people are starting to realize that, these 5-year-olds through 15-year-olds don't care about rats, gang. Like, it's just music. And that's how it's always been in the first place. Back when I was listening to Lil Wayne back in elementary, I didn't care about Crips and Bloods. I mean,
I didn't understand what he was talking about. I said, yeah, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood. I was going along with it.
Like, we're not like we're not. This is a whole nother topic we're gonna go to, but like, yeah, it's just like I wasn't trying to be a Blood, but it was cool to say that you're a Blood. You just said it in the right elementary, you're like in the right elementary spot. So yeah, as long as you're self-aware and know what's happening. So yeah, it's I think the old heads are starting to realize that.
Don't let them carry your Crips here this podcast. They can come after you.
Yeah, carry your Crips. It's a real deal. But yeah, that's all I had on Takashi. I was extremely impressed. Yeah, so